What's up, VC community? I figured I'd play you a little needle drop. This is basically records that define me. And it was really hard, But as you go through your records, you look through records and you say, oh, you know, this can define me. Basically, records that I listen to will have to catch my attention. I have a shorter attention span, so it better be pumping, or it has to be like this with a lot of percussion. I'm not sure if y'all remember this one. See, this catches my attention. You have my attention. I'm not gonna start dancing. Herman Kelly in Life. Dance to the drummer's beat. And this is a 12-inch single. Actually, I have it on 12-inch single, and it's playing on 45 speed. Very rare to find those at any time. But since we're talking about records that define me, and now I'm into like a lot of heavy percussion records. If I hear something that got my attention and I feel the beat, uh, and that was back in '77. Okay. So when we got to the hip hop era, Sucker MC, Run DMC, cannot be denied as one of those records that always pumping in the car, pumping in the house. Your mother telling you to turn it down. You can listen to this record all the time. Sucker MCs, Run DMC. Listening to that record, I don't, back in the days when that came out, I think this was 84, 83. Really defined what music and what hip hop and music and the genres of rock that really showed what they could do. And Run DMC was really that basis. Then sometimes when I'm feeling a little mellow, yes, I do get mellow sometimes, but I do have a short attention span. Like I usually give props to my father for, opening my eyes to different music. Of course, y'all know I like a lot of Earth, Wind, Fire. This is probably the only album that I could listen to all the way through. Gratitude album. It's well known that I like Gratitude. But one record on here particular, Africano, which is a heavy instrumental percussion record, Africano. And Earth, Wind, and Fire just kills it. No singing, just straight up instrumental. Sound like everybody in the band had a turn to shine on the record. The record is more than like 6 minutes long, maybe a little longer, don't quote me. But the whole album is one of those albums where even now I have it on my iPod in my car. So it hasn't left. And this was made in the 70s. Heavy influence when I was a little kid, and it still is, even to this day, my old age. I'm not going to tell you what my age is. As we was growing up, you try to define yourself, and, you listen to so many different records and different music. But you can't, you got to give props to this man here, James Brown. This basically is not James Brown himself. This is his band, but it has so many different people who contributed to this particular album. This is the JBs doing it to death. And like I said, I like percussion, I like the instruments, I like that beat. Keeps my attention, like I say. I probably had ADD before ADD even was defined as ADD. The JBs. Sorry about the lighting again. If you're going to keep on the James Brown tip, Sex Machine, no doubt. Anything James Brown, banging. Then we kind of mellowed out. My father bought this record when I was young. He played it to death. By him playing it to death, I grew appreciation I liked Stevie Wonder before. After this album, it just was, ridiculous. I think Scotty showed this in his Stevie Wonder piece where he had so much Stevie Wonder. I have nothing compared to what he got. So if I had to pick one out of his crates of Stevie Wonders that he have, I would pick this one as one of the best. Um, Another record with a lot of messages. I mean, he's talking about his kids. I wish knocks me off my feet. He had jazz singers singing on this, playing with him. What can I tell you? Songs in the Key of Life. Another record that I would listen to all the way through, back and forth. Like I said, I got a short attention span, so it better catch my attention. Stevie Wonder. Now, this album to me was a very good album. I'm not sure how it did. If it did anything commercially, don't care. This is something I would listen to even today. George Benson's In Flight. This one has Nature Boy, Gonna Love You More. That's when he started really singing. And I think from there he really, after that, started singing in most of his records after that. Very good album. Nice listening to, very smooth. One album now that really, you know, I can listen to. You know, calm, nice, mellow. George Benson. Another jazz one, Ahmad Jamal. Unfortunately, I have a couple of Ahmad Jamals. I have another one, but his piano playing, whew, when I first heard it, I was like, who is this guy? This was years ago. And since then, I just started, really, like this album, really, I love. Don't Ask My Neighbors. Killed it. Killed it. Killed it. Ahmad Jamal. Another one I would just listen to. So now you get the point of what I'm being defined. I'm all over the place. But basically, I think the connection is that I like good music with uh, a good beat, heavy beat. Now this one here, Change. I'm not sure if a lot of people know about Change. I'm sure you do. I can't say that. Change was a good R&B band, um, and they was a band. Um, Very good album. This is the first album. Love is Holiday, Glow of Love. And actually, the lead singer at the time with the band on those two tracks was Luther Vandross. Before Luther discovered, I think I can do this by myself. But before he went solo, he was with Change. And the two biggest hits on this album was Love is Holiday and Glow of Love, which featured Luther Vandross. And Searching. Oh, very nice album. This album came out, couldn't put it down. And at this time, really, this is, before I got married. So I think I met my wife at this time. And we wasn't married, but so this was a changing of the guards for me. A little more calmer. Also around that time, this is the last one. Uh, this is my secret pleasure. Stop laughing, Sade. Y'all can't tell me you don't love Sade's Diamond Life. So you see what I'm going at, right? I went from heavy, 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 heavy to smooth, 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 smooth. And then I think after time, after years, after the 90s and everything started getting back heavy, heavy, heavy. Depending on what you played, what you liked. But if there was records to define me, these records here As you can see, I still have them. They're my original ones. So, and by them being my original ones, that means that I still listen to it to this day. And that really defines me as one that just likes good music. I wish I had gotten in heavier into rock. I didn't do that until later on in the 2000s when I started discovering all these different rock bands, and I appreciate all your videos, posting. I'm trying to catch up with the rock. I'm trying to catch up with the more jazz. You keep posting videos, and I just keep searching, and I really appreciate it. Peace out to everybody, all new ones that have joined the VC and the ones that accepted me. I appreciate it, and look to post more videos. Leave your comments, subscribe. Like I said, I'm down for any contest. This keeps me busy. It keeps me occupied. Peace to everybody on this Friday.